like champagne. I'm totally vibing. It's true what they say. It's all about timing.
Hi guys, welcome back to Unscripted. My name is Cecilia, and on this platform I post fragrance related content as well as vlogs. Now if you like that style of content and you are not subscribed, kindly consider joining this family by subscribing. And to those who are returning, thank you so much for the continued support. I see you in the comment section. I see you guys always. I appreciate your support, guys. Today I have an unboxing. It's going to be a quick unboxing because we're not going to review, but I'm just going to show you some of the fragrances that I've added to my collection and some that are probably going to make it on my October tray. My apologies for bringing the tray pretty late. It's going to be a video I drop tomorrow, or maybe I'd have dropped it. I don't know, whichever, because what I do when I am doing videos is I do them back to back. So I don't know what's going to come first, the unboxing or the tray. I don't know, guys. But I just want to show you some of the additions to my collection, starting with Jessica Simpson's Fancy. A couple of years ago when I joined YouTube and I started creating content on YouTube, I saw a lot of people hyping this fragrance, and for some reason you can't get it in South Africa, or at least where I am. You know, I just couldn't get this fragrance, but I managed to get it. So this is Jessica Simpson's Fancy, and I have smelled it, I have tried it, so I can see the hype around this fragrance. It's still relevant to an extent that I thought to add it to my collection. Now let me give you a close-up of how it looks for those who want to see the bottle, but I'm pretty sure most of you are familiar with this bottle. And Jessica Simpson's line, Christ, this is quite tight. All right, Jessica Simpson's line has actually added more bottles of the Fancy line. So this is not the current one. I think I've seen a cream one or a white one or a murky one. So there is been an extension of this particular line, which is the Fancy line, and that is because, of course, the actual Fancy itself did so well. So mine is a gift set. We're gonna bring a full review of it because, to my nose, this is new. In as much as it's not a new fragrance, I'm also gonna drop it on my October tray and then just play around with it. So this is the first fragrance that I wanted to show you. Okay, this one is not new. I have actually dropped a review of this, but I just thought to show you because it is a new addition to my collection. So this fragrance is not a month old, but I just thought to just show you and give it its, you know, flowers. I did drop the review because I had a couple of requests of people wanting to know about Oscar de la Renta's Alibi. More so that this fragrance, guys, vibes in the same way as Tom Ford's Noir Perfume, a discontinued, very popular fragrance. So if you're looking for a smell-alike of that fragrance, you can purchase this one. Mine is a gift set. You can purchase it just as a single fragrance. It doesn't have to be the gift set, but my where I purchase from, sometimes the deal is better when you buy them as gift sets. So I usually buy them, like, you know, in multiples like this, where I'll have the little miniature to play around with. And in this case, I love what Oscar de la Renta have done, because they have put a miniature in the bottle that it comes in as a grown size, if you know what I mean. So that's Oscar de la Renta's Alibi Essential. Wow. In full review of this, good news is it's already up on my channel. So if you go on the previous video, or the video before, or two videos before this, you will find a full review of Oscar de la Renta's Alibi Essential. This was one baby that was very hard to get for me this time around, because I don't know, you know, Skins, right? And this is not gifted. I purchased this with my own money. Skins Cosmetics is a fragrance company in South Africa. If you're in South Africa, you're probably familiar with this. If you're not, it's still beneficial to you, because what I do here is fragrance reviews. So it doesn't matter where the fragrances have been purchased from. But this baby here, this baby was very difficult to find this time around, because they put it on the website and it was gone within 6 hours. You know, I sent them all sorts of notifications telling them I need this, I need this, I need this. But I eventually got my hands on this collection box. And what I love about this is they give you a fast fingers first box of the current fragrances that you may want to get your hands on, and they come in miniature sizes, and most of the miniature sizes are bottled the exact way that you would find them bottled. So remember, as I said, this is not a paid promotion. I am just unboxing these fragrances with you today here, just to show you guys this is the deal that you get from Skins Cosmetics. In the box was Rose of No Man's Land. This is what I like about this company, guys. All right, okay, so not all of them are going to come like this, because it's not every company that will put a miniature in like a little tweeny bottle. So it's not all of them that are going to come like this, but most of them do. So I absolutely love that. So I do now have a sample of Rose of No Man's Land. And if you know, I do have 2 channels. So on the second channel, I focus on Middle Eastern fragrances and some of the smeller likes that they give us from the Middle East. And I love this kind of deal from Skins, because then I get to compare with the actual thing and then tell you my thoughts as to, you know, what I think. They threw in Feric M's Musk Ravager, all right? Is Musk Ravager, okay, whatever. Musk Ravager. Finished the lot. All right. So this is from Feric Mal, and I'm a sucker for minis, guys. This is how this beautiful mini looks like. I have smelled this. Very nice fragrance. It's pretty. It's sweet. This is Penhaligon's Halfeti. I think I already have this in my collection because I do have a Penhaligon's gift set. I do have, I think I do have. If it's not, then it's another Halfeti, because there's Halfeti leather and then there's this one. This one is the Halfeti. It's not the leather one. So we'll see the one that I have, whether this is a repetition or it's not. And then I have Mimo Mafa. All right. This is a fragrance that I went crazy about. I may be a little bit over it because there were so many other fragrances that went with this DNA to an extent that it became not so exciting to my nose. But I am so happy nonetheless that I do get a little travel size version of it, which I can throw in my purse. And of course, you know, if I'm traveling there, I can have the luxury of smelling like Mimo Mafa, but not exactly carrying the whole bottle, if you know what I mean. So this is how the Mimo Mafa looks like. And then they have thrown in Don't Ask Me Permission, and this is by Simone Andrelli, right? Simone Andrelli, we have featured a fragrance from Simone Andrelli before here. It was a cherry based one, cherry something. So this one is Don't Ask Me Permission, and I think this could be a 2024 release, if I'm not mistaken. I'm so sorry if you can't see the wording there, but that's what it said. It says, Don't Ask Me Permission from Simone Andrelli, and that makes the second Simone Andrelli in my collection. So I am happy to at least be, you know, privy to smelling 2 of Simone Andrelli fragrances in my collection. And then Goldfield and Banks. I saw a colleague of mine attend one of the Goldfield and Banks, what do you call it, event. And this is the house to look out for. I mean, these guys are coming and they're coming strong. So I do have another Goldfield and Banks. I think that one is sandalwood based. This particular one is botanical. Okay, Goldfield and Banks, Sandalwood, South Pacific Botanical Series. Okay, so this is it, right? So this is going to be sandalwood as well. So I could be getting my facts mixed up there. That the other one I have is a sandalwood based one. This one also says sandalwood. So anyway, it is what it is. This is from Goldfield and Banks. Okay, another one that they threw in there is Juliet As A Gun. Guys, this is my year for Juliet As A Gun. Not only do I have the Discovery set that actually comes in the miniature sizes that look like the full size bottles, I also have these, you know, travel sizes, and I think this makes the third or the fourth travel size. This particular one is called X Vertiver. I'm not gonna lie and say I've tested this because there's been a lot, you know, that I've been working on this month to an extent that I did have these fragrances. Could have brought them to you here earlier, but I've been so busy. So this is X Vertiver. I haven't smelt it, but I'm looking forward to actually smelling it. You can't smell anything off the nose. So I'm going to bring it to you as a full review, or just put it as top whatever, you know, with the other ones once I have had an experience of it. Tuberose Astral from Maison Crivelli. This is not new in my collection. I've got another Tuberose Astral that they threw in a previous box, right? But this makes my Maison Crivelli collection possibly, this makes bottle number, maybe bottle number 14 or something, because I do have a Discovery set of the Maison Crivellis, and then I do have these miniatures. So this one is Tuberose Astral. Okay, so it's going to obviously be tuberose scented. And if you're one that loves beast mode, you don't joke with your fragrances, then you would possibly love to try the house of Maison Crivelli, because They don't joke when it comes to beast mode fragrances, guys. And then Ella K Credo Kalahari. Ella K Credo Kalahari. This comes just like this. And yeah, this is one that I can actually smell off the nozzle. I think I'm getting a sandalwood as well. I don't know. Maybe it's just me talking about sandalwood and more sandalwood today. I don't know. But this is also in the box, right? And then Fugazi Angel Dust. I tried this one. Beautiful fragrance. It's sweet. It's candy-like. Just wanted you to see what you get from the Skins cosmetic box. And this is of the South African company. They are located in Sandton City, as well as Rosebank. Is it? As well as Rosebank. If I'm mistaken, I will correct that. They are also located in Cape Town, and they have other branches elsewhere, but I usually buy from Sandton City. So I'm just cluing up my colleagues here that are in South Africa, right? Gold Immortals from Ex Nihilo. This makes the maybe 8th Trouble Vial miniature in my collection. This is 7.5 ml. This is a blue juice, as you can see. Okay, we're not going to try it, just showing you a close-up of it. This is blue. So I'm not sure whether it's going to pull masculine or whether it's just going to be blue in terms of it being aquatic. I don't know, guys. And then we have Tilia, right? That's how it looks. This is a 10 ml. So this is quite something, all right? This is one of them that's going to come in how it actually looks as a full size. Ah, yes. I love this. Look at that. Okay, so let me take it out like that. Look at that. Look at how beautiful, cute that bottle looks, right? Now we're left with only 2, okay? Then we have BB. This is Santal Beauty. Obviously going to have that sandalwood as well. I think this makes the second one because it was also in the previous box that they dropped there. So BB, Santal Beauty. Let me just give it its flowers by taking it out of the box. It's also one of those that comes exactly in how the bigger bottle looks like. So I love them like this. And there's plenty in there. So now I can, waste one of them because I had the other one in the previous box, but I didn't want to use it because I was saying to myself, I don't want to waste it. But now that I have a backup, I can always just travel with this, and use that. Now the last one in the box is this one from Diptyque. This has also been my year for Diptyques, guys. This is Densense. All right, Densense from the house of Diptyque. This one is a 5 ml. And if you know me, you know my love for Diptyques. I love how nice and soft they are. It's not every time that you want to smell something very polarizing. So this is actually beautiful. I like how it smells, just off the nozzle there. So that makes the, how many? All right, let me just count them quickly for you. That makes fragrance number, because that's the last one. That makes the 2, 4, 5, 10, 14. That makes the 14 fragrances. And what I like about what they did with this particular box is they didn't beat about the bush and throw in some beauty products and stuff like that. Well, no, I should give them the flowers. Can you give me the little beauty thing that's in the box there? They threw in a sample. Yeah, they actually threw in a sample. I was about to say this time they did not, they threw in a sample, but the sample had nothing to do with the box, which sometimes what Skins Cosmetics does is they will, not in the box, in the Skins white box there. What Skins Cosmetics sometimes does is they will throw in, beauty products as well, hair products in the box. This one? Yes, that's the one. They will throw in beauty products, hair products in the box such that it becomes almost like a 50-50. But this time, they just decided to concentrate on the fragrances. I think this is why this box had no chance. They had to put it there. 4 hours in, it was gone, right? So this was thrown in as a freebie. In case your box did not come like this, don't catch feelings. This was just attached in the box, not in this blue box, but in another separate box, the packaging box. So they threw in this as a freebie. Can't wait to use it on my skin, of course, because in your 40s, you want to, of course, pay particular attention to your skin care. Right, so I'm going to put them back in the box one by one so that you see. And remember, as I said, this is not a paid promotion. I'm just showing you what you can, grab from Skins. These are not fragrances that you'll find on their website right now. They do have like a sample service. So you will find these as a sample service on their website, but that's going to cost you way more than looking out for these Fast Fingers First gift boxes like the one I got. And boy, oh boy, I am so delighted to have this in my collection because, You know, I went to hell and back just to get this because I missed it, and I'm not a quitter. I said to myself, I'm not quitting. I'm going to make sure that I do get that box. I don't care who I, talk to, but I'm going to scream and shout and kick like a kid. I did. And I did eventually get this one. As I said, I even contacted Mrs. Mops. She is she's one big socialite in South Africa. She's actually on the Real Housewives of Johannesburg, as well as the Mummy Club. And I contacted her and I said, Mrs. Mops, I know you have a rapport with Skins Cosmetics because you feature them on your channel. I need this box, and please do whatever you can and make sure that these guys get back to me. And indeed, they did get back to me, and I got mine, right? So that's it when it comes to the Skins Cosmetics Discovery Box. We have edited that one in on our channel. Now, lastly, this is one that I purchased off another website, but I'm just going to show you for this purposes of course, this being a fragrance haul. So this is Paloma Picasso. This is Paloma Picasso, and this is the EDP. Mine is a 50 ml because this, just based on the notes, is a daring fragrance. It's not for the faint-hearted. It's going to have a Vint Tone to it. And I knew that 50 mls is going to be more than enough. I didn't want more than 50 mls. I don't like the feel of the bottle. It kind of feels a little bit cheap there to the hand, but it is what it is. It's a golden oldie. So what do you expect? Okay. Okay, this is Vint Toned. I would not recommend this one for somebody who's young. This might come as a shock. It gives you that quintessential old school type of fragrance. Some can call it old money, grown, mature, something that I grew up around. It's very nostalgic, very, very nostalgic. And I like it. I like it. It's gonna fall under my Vint Tone style of fragrances certainly, and I'm going to put it on my fragrance tray for this month because I want my tray to be centered on fall fragrances, so it kind of gives me that fall vibe as well, but it's very, very mature. So this is one that needs testing. If you're not sure and you purchase this one blindly, it may shock you, but anyway, had to show you Paloma Picasso. Does remind me, of course, of some of the Vint Tone fragrances that I already have in my collection. I think there is an Elizabeth Taylor that kind of smells like this, but I don't mind. I don't mind. I got it for a steal and I had to add it to my collection. So that is it, guys. Remember, as I said, this may be sold out, but do keep tabs with Skins Cosmetics. I am on their PR list. I actually got an invite to attend their Penhaligons event, but unfortunately it's clashing with my travel plans, so I couldn't make it for that. But of course, we are going to be attending future events from Skins Cosmetics. As I said, I missed the Penhaligons one. It's not yet done. It's at the end of the month, but that is coinciding with my travel plans. So unfortunately, I'm not going to make it on that one. But I would, of course, want a very close relationship with them so that I don't have to struggle as much as I did to get this particular box, right? So anyway, guys, that's it for today's unboxing. Let me know your thoughts on the fragrances that I have here. You can also suggest the ones that you would love for me to review first, and I would very much, be happy to bring those to you. C Chronicles is my name. Thank you so much for joining me today. Let's meet in the comment section where we discuss more about fragrances. Remember to turn on post notifications on this and my other channel, C Chronicles Talking Sense. That way you get to be notified anytime I upload a video. Stay safe, be blessed. Love you as always, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.